it's contoured all the way around. It's not flat in any location, but the curve projection toolpath is good for these types of surfaces. So for the next operation, we're going to go ahead and use, just one second, we're going to go ahead and use a between two curves machining. We're going to program this upper surface up here. Again, this is a contoured surface in 3 axes. So we're going to use a between two curves. In other words, we're going to machine between this tangent and this tangent. We're going to use 3-axis advance between two curves. We're going to remove that. We're going to select these edges, one here and one here. Looks like I didn't get the curve. Okay, so we got the 2 curves selected, and we're going to go ahead and use the same 1/8 ball mill, cut parameters. Everything else looks fine. Step over 0.05, say. Okay, entry exit, all that's fine. Let's generate that. So it's going to morph the toolpath between the 2 curves on the surface. So you turn that on. So you see, we've got a really nice toolpath. It follows the curves, and it follows on the part surface. This is the best operation for this type of surface. You can't get any better than that. With a tighter step over, this will be a perfect surface finish on that part. Okay, so let's go ahead and do another between two curves machining. And we're going to do from this edge all the way down and out to one of these curves. So we're going to go ahead and just clone this. We're going to go into the operation. I'm going to remove the edges, and I'm going to select with the top edge. We're going to use a different operation for this fillet, so I'm only going to go, well, actually, I can go all the way up. We use that curve, and then we'll come down to this edge, this curve here. So it's going to morph between those 2 curves following the part surface. So we're going to go ahead. Everything else should be the same. Let's just generate that. And again, the between 2 curves is a very quick calculation. So if you can utilize the operations that calculate quickly and still machine your part the way it needs to be machined, it's a double bonus. So you won't be sitting there waiting. So we had a nice tool path wrapped down around that fillet all the way down and out to this curve right here. So let's go ahead and see if we simulated that. We didn't simulate that one. Let's go ahead and simulate that. Okay. So it went out to this tangent. I want to turn that part on. It went out to the tangent of that fillet. And then this one will pick up from the same tangent and work its way on down. So what's neat about this operation, if you turn the toolpath on, is that it's not like a horizontal finishing where, you know, as you get closer to horizontal, the distance between the toolpaths become greater or lesser depending on the topology. This is actually mapping the width of the paths onto the surface, even if it's a vertical wall. It's so similar to a 3D offset pocketing, okay? But you're using 2 curves from one curve to the next. That's another very good operation in your professional toolkit, especially for molds. Okay, so we got that one done.